this is Matilda, and I'm here with another creative. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amanda Chambers-Burt. How are you today?
And what do you do?
So I am a literary manager, and I work at Blackwood Productions.
And what does a literary major actually mean? I've never heard of that profession before.
Sure. So a literary manager is someone who works with writers and directors to help them craft their career, to get their scripts from the page to the silver screen.
And with all that's going on with like the writer's strike that happened, in addition to like Taraji on, the Color Purple about not getting paid enough, how does your position play in?
So I would be someone who's looking at those scripts to get Taraji those jobs, so she can be in the screen. As a manager, you work very closely with the creative to help them really create, or you're like an architect. You work with them very closely to create how they want their life to go, their vision to go, to help them get that trajectory. So, for instance, when Taraji was so brave and shared that there was so much money left on the table when she played Cookie, as a manager, I would have been like, hey, have we thought about, getting her, front row on fashion weeks? Have we thought about getting that collaboration with Target? Thinking of things like that, just really connecting her with other brands. That's what a manager does. They're very close to the creative and really help them craft their career.
And what I recently heard that Issa Rae said that Black shows are being canceled. What would be your advice? What position do you play in, especially as a writer that's African American?
I think as African Americans and Black and brown people, or BIPOC as we're being called right now, it's so important to see our stories. And where it starts is with the writers. We have to create the stories. We have to write those characters for people to have that space to act and create. When we think about Color Purple right now, Alice Walker was the author that wrote that book and told that story. For it to be adapted into a screenplay, for it to be adapted as a musical, and for it to be adapted again right now as this musical movie. So that's what's really important. We really need writers to create the spaces and the characters for people.
And what advice do you have for some young person that might see this video that wants to be a writer as well?
I think you should completely write your story as authentic as it is. You may not think anyone connects to it, but it's the specificities that create the unitedness of a story. I think that's so important. And I think read the trades. So that's Variety, that's Hollywood Reporter, that's IndieWire, that's Deadline, to know what's going on in the industry and really find those pipelines. If you go to an HBCU, I would say Howard is an amazing HBCU that has a pipeline going out to Hollywood. Reach out to people on LinkedIn. The hustle is theirs. We need your stories, and the right people will find you. You have to be true to yourself and get your story out. We need you.
Thank you. And where can we find you on social?
I am at IG, so it'll be at lady_ACB.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.